What's going on, guys? It's me, Rob Nichols, your Boston-based real estate entrepreneur, and today I'm doing a vlog about the state of Boston, Massachusetts. Just finished a showing with another agent, and basically we had a good conversation. We were talking about just how crazy Boston is right now, guys. And when I say crazy, I don't mean that in a violence way or, things getting out of control as far as the way things are structured. I'm talking about the rents, the values. It's nuts. And if you're thinking about buying or selling in Boston or renting in Boston, there's a lot of things you should know about. The first one is that if you're a renter, good luck out there, folks. What we see happening right now in Boston is this. Basically, you have couples who are taking on a third wheel. Did you hear me? A third wheel, a roommate, in order to be able to afford the rent, guys. So they'll find a friend. Hey, you want to find a place? Cool. We need a place too. Let's rent a 2-bedroom and split it 3 ways just to make it. Or the other thing I'm seeing right now, a lot of real estate brokers and agents are basically becoming matchmakers. And I don't mean that in the sense of couples. I mean it in the sense of finding roommates for other roommates. You got that? Roommates for other roommates. So basically, they'll just put out an ad that they're renting a room, when in actuality, they're renting a 3-bedroom apartment, but they put on an ad, we're renting a room for $1,000 a month because the rent's about $3,000 or it might be $3,200, excuse me, for the property. So in order to get it rented, you need 3 parties who are willing to pay $1,000 each, as opposed to trying to find a family, which very few families can afford to live in a lot of these communities in Boston nowadays, just based on the income. I mean, the rents have gone here and income has stayed here. You do the math, not affordable. And so a lot of agents will group people together to basically just put roommates together to play matchmaker. They find a roommate, they'll have basically what I like to call open house parties, and just say, hey, we got some other potential roommates coming on board to take a look. You can meet them, you can greet them, you can talk to them, you can check them out and see if you guys want to live together, because obviously you can't afford it alone. And people make concessions, but all in all, that's really how these rents are able to be paid by couples and by groups of people who are coming together, kind of like the show Friends, where, I don't know if they were strangers before, but just all single professionals living together under one roof in order to be able to afford the rent. It's kind of similar to what you see in New York. So that's what's going on that front. As far as the sales front goes, if you're a seller, you are in the driver's seat in the Boston market today, simply because everything's going through the roof. You have obviously very low inventory, and so from that perspective, most sellers are able to get pretty much what they want, or top dollar, or bidding wars, in order for them to be able to sell their home. So they're able to sell for top dollar, is my point, and then some. So if you are a seller, you are definitely in the driver's seat. If you're a buyer, you better go hard or go home, or don't come at all, because if you're not coming correct, you are not going to be able to compete in this environment. Now, one of my agents said he had a client who told him, I don't care if it's a seller's market. I still want to make my offers based on what I think it's worth. And I told him, I said, you know what you need to do? You need to fire that client, because she's not going anywhere fast if she doesn't adopt a mindset that is going to take some serious concessions and some serious commitment to the process of being competitive in order for her to be able to buy in a competitive environment in the city of Boston like we have today. And that's pretty much what I wanted to share, guys. Like I said, it is crazy right now. The market's off the chains. And if you are thinking of buying or selling, think of me and my team. We can definitely help. But either way, you have to understand how to navigate this market, because it's very different than anything we've seen. A lot of people ask me, when do you think it's going to end? When are we going to flatten out? When are we going to decline? When is it going to be another crash? Honestly, guys, quite frankly, I don't know. I've been saying for 2 years it's going down. It's still going up. It defies logic in my mind. But, nonetheless, commit to the process. Get out here. Go hard. Like I said, if you're a seller, you're looking pretty. If you're a buyer, you're going to have to put in some work. If you're a renter, same thing. Landlords, you're making top dollar. And, as rents decline, maybe we'll see things change. But for the near future, guys, I think this is how it's going to be. Stay tuned for more.